All right, so as you guys saw that, what today's video is going to be about, but gotta apologize because we actually woke up pretty late this morning.
I know. We slept like till 10 o'clock,
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's about 11 o'clock right now. Yeah, amazing what happens when you do embarkation day on like 1 hour of sleep, So, yeah, with us breaking that cardinal rule, yeah, lesson learned. Always a reason for it. We found out why. But yeah, this view right here, I mean, God, you can't beat that. So yeah, the point of this video today is to point out the stuff that MSC has stolen from other cruise lines, and not necessarily a bad thing. And one of the first things is, over here at the, as I'm still calling it, the MSC Boardwalk. Now they call it the Promenade, but no, it's the Boardwalk to me. It always will be the Boardwalk. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so let's go take a look at this. So over here in the Boardwalk area, you can see the interior facing balconies. So what does that remind you of? Royal Caribbean?
You know what's crazy too?
What's that?
Is right here by where the people are playing cornhole.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of what usually happens at Boardwalk or Royal. But this area right here, it's very open. It's kind of like, next thing you know, MSC is going to put an aqua theater in there. It really looks like, they just need to put an aqua theater in there. And then it's going to be...
Yeah, it's going to be too much.
A replica.
Yeah. Also, very obvious what this one is copying. Not called the Ultimate Abyss. It's called the Jaw Drop. And instead of, 2 slides, it's only 1. So it didn't fully copy it, but they copied it. So, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. One of us, or maybe both, are going to go and get on it. But one thing that MSC did improve on is there's an elevator. So when you come down, you can take the elevator right there and go right back up to your friends, your family, whoever you're cruising with, or they can come meet you downstairs.
That's probably a good idea right there.
Yeah, maybe Royal Caribbean should actually steal that from MSC. All right, so they also kind of copy Sweet Temptations, which is, we looked at it yesterday. It was a milkshake and basically like sugar overload for kids. So we can take a look inside again. So although this place right here, the Sweet Temptations, is not a direct one-for-one steal, they have the idea there. Maybe I would say they probably improved on it a little bit, but they still kind of stole a bit of the idea. Not a bad thing. Get all the kids that are over here freaking all shirted up. Hey, they gotta take a nap later, right? All right, I'm walking out of the Sweet Temptations. You're gonna come right into the All-Stars, which, what do you think that is, guys? Sports bar. On the boardwalk. What's this sound like? Okay, got some darts over here. Okay. Now, yes, they got shuffleboard out here.
Their layout
And then
is
it backs
better.
up to the smoking section. TVs. I mean, Shedney said this too, but I'm kind of liking the layout they have here more than Royal Caribbean, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Royal Caribbean, take note. This one might be a little bit better. All right, so we just got done with the buffet brunch, and from what we remember from the MSC food, it actually has more flavor now. And it's not surprising because this ship was made with Americans in mind, because European food typically doesn't have as much salt and stuff, so Americans, we don't think that it has that same flavor. So that's good to know they took us into consideration for more things than just the design of the ship. But yeah, we're about to head up to find the swing. I think it's called the Cliffhanger. See if we can schedule that. All right, so after lunch, brunch, whatever it might be called, we turned around and Shedney got the bright idea to do the little swing thing.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, it's called the Cliffhanger, and it swings you over the side of the ship, and with it being a sea day, yeah, I think it's pretty busy. But we have that, and we just got our, what do you call it, our waiver signed.
Yes.
Came back to the room because I'm hoping that I can use the GoPro, and that way you can see what we look like, and not have to pay like however much money it is to get their video.
That's the first thing that you have to do on that harbor lounge area is you sign the waiver at the kiosk, and your waiver is good for the entire duration of your cruise, and then you get your wristbands.
Yeah. So I don't know if you're supposed to wear the wristband the entire time during the cruise. So like if we do it today and then like we want to do it on a port day, but we don't have our wristband, are they going to turn us back? Don't know. We want to find out, but not today. But let's go.
So we finally did the cliffhanger, like we told you guys earlier, but unfortunately, I tried to take a video of us and it failed. And obviously, we're gonna have to redo it again. Scott did brought his GoPro with him, but since like it needs to be on a strap, a chest strap or a wrist strap, but we only got like this regular, and they won't let us do it. But I can tell you guys, I was scared in the beginning.
I was trying to something the right thing going on.
The entire time I was like cussing, and then my eyes were closed, but Scott did enjoy it. And then after that, I was just like, okay, let's go walk around. We stumbled here at the pool area, and of course, it's sea day. It's insanely busy. Like, oh my God, it's insane. But look what I found. I got us some fresh pepperoni pizza. So I'm gonna do a taste test again. Oh my God, it is very hot, but the cheese is very oozy too. Okay. For that cheese. Now I can't decide. I feel like this one tastes exactly like Sorrento's pizza. I know. It is really good. Look. But, yep, it is a good pizza. I can't decide yet. I can't decide yet if it's on par with my Sorrento's or like did MSC finally change my mind. Maybe at the end of this cruise, guys, I will let you know my verdict. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy my pizza. Guess what? As we were walking here in deck 20, here's another thing that MSC stole from other cruise lines. Bumper cars. Remind you guys of something? But one thing that we do notice is like the bumper cars area, it is very smaller compared to the Quantum class on Royal Caribbean though. But it still looks fun, you know. It's something they like to do, especially for kids and even adults. So if you love bumper cars, guys, and you are cruising with MSC World America pretty soon, You have to do this. It does cost extra. I believe it's $7. Don't quote me on that, but we'll put like on the screen below on how much it is. But they do cost extra.
All right, so Sheds and I decided we're gonna walk around the promenade or atrium, whatever they call it here. With
I think
MSC.
they call it Atrium here because their promenade is their boardwalk. Yeah.
So it's a facto freaking 2 + 2 = 8. Whatever you want to call this place. Something I did notice yesterday is not only is it reminiscent of like World Caribbean, but it's multi-level.
It's what?
Multi-level.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, check it out. You have the deck below us, the deck we're on, and you got a deck above us. I mean, I know that World Caribbean has, I wouldn't call it 2 complete decks on most ships, but I know that they have like probably 1.5, even on the most Oasis class.
Yeah.
On Star, it's about the same thing too. No, it's about 2 decks complete total.
Yeah, Star has 2 decks.
Yeah, so I think this is something else that they also got from World Caribbean as well. World Caribbean seems the one they're stealing a lot of stuff from. So I guess imitation is one of the great forms of flattery.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, once you start to see it, guys, you can't unsee it.
I know, especially the boardwalk, the promenade, MSC's promenade, Royal Caribbean's boardwalk. It's exactly the same.
It's boardwalk. I'm sorry, it's boardwalk.
Well, you gotta know your terms. You're in MSC World America. You gotta say World Promenade.
If I say boardwalk, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
See, exactly. So I win. And guys, I know that I said this last night as well, but this atrium always seems very, very busy. I don't remember Oasis or even the Icon class.
It's crazy.
Look in this.
World America's atrium is very busy, but I do remember on Royal Caribbean's boardwalk, that's the busy place. But this one is opposite because every time we go to the World Promenade boardwalk, it's not packed. No, and I would assume it would be packed, but no, this one is the opposite. Atrium here is very busy. Plus, they have the John Philippe chocolate area.
Yeah, we had that last night. That was delicious.
Oh my God, yes.
But yeah, I mean, we're just doing how much of all the other cruise lines can you see with MSC on a sea day?
Yeah, I do love that place here in, I do love the atrium here because they have this couch in the middle.
Yeah, I'll show you.
And yeah, you see this couch in the middle. So I think it's a good hangout place. Aside from the chairs on the sides, but they have this very inviting couch in the middle.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Speaking of atrium / promenade, they kind of stole where they got at least one of their pizza places. I say their main pizza place. Where's their main pizza place here on MSC World America?
It's the Pizza and Burgers?
Pizza and Burger. So if you guys didn't watch our embarkation day video, we're gonna go down and show you.
So tonight is Dress Your Best, and our My Time dining is here at La Folia. So there's 3 seatings. There's the first seating was at 5 o'clock. We got assigned for a second seating, which is 7:15, and then the last seating was at 9 o'clock. It's pretty I think it's pretty they're very well structured here. Yeah. As you can see, the menu. Here's the menu right here for tonight's dinner.
So later on tonight, we have a show around 9 o'clock, I think. And it's Dirty Dancing. Yes, like the nobody puts baby in a corner Dirty Dancing. So I didn't know that's what we signed up for. But we signed up for it. But we still are on the lookout for things that MSC has stolen or borrowed without the intention of returning. Things that they have from other cruise lines. So we still have that in mind today, guys. So don't think we forgot. Told you that we were going to find other places that we're going to find other places that MSC had kind of stolen, ripped off, you know, take your pick, of other cruise lines. Not a bad thing. Here's another one, Promenade Bites. Very, very reminiscent of what Royal Caribbean does over there on the boardwalk as well. They only serve like cotton candy and popcorn. But I will say MSC doesn't charge for the popcorn.
Mm-hmm, so, it's free.
Yeah, point for MSC for that. So we have about 40 minutes until we have to go to the show. So Sheds has said that she wants to go try the gin bar. What's it called again?
The Gin Project. Okay,
so we're gonna go try the Gin Project. And it's a very unique bar where you can create your own gin drink. It's like you pick and choose. It's kind of like what Celebrity has for make your own old fashioned. So I can appreciate that. So let's get to it.
Over here at the Gin Project, I ordered from the fruity side. So he did recommended passion fruit or mango, and both of them sounds good to me, but I ordered the passion fruit, and then my tonic style was like light, and then I added some strawberries and blueberries. So I'm really hoping, cross the fingers, that it's gonna be taste good. And this is this covered on our...
I don't think so. I think it's we'll see.
We do have the premium package, and so we are hoping that like it's gonna cover, or like maybe we're just gonna add $2 or $3 more. But we'll put on the screen below if it's covered on the premium package.
So as you can tell, it is a little bit rowdy in here, but I told the server, I was like, hey, I am more of a whiskey guy, and he was like, okay, I'll just make you an old-fashioned. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be an old-fashioned made with gin, or if he's getting me a legit old-fashioned. Either way, we'll see what happens. But it looks like Shedney already got her drink. Let's see what that looks like.
So, I did not expect that my drink would be so huge. But it does look pretty, and so now we're gonna do the taste test. Cheers! It is very light, but I don't taste the passion fruit. I do taste the gin, but it is very refreshing though. It's not bad, but I guess like I am looking for a little bit of sweetness, and I did not get on this one, but overall it's not a bad drink.
All right, so our server confirmed this is a gin old fashioned. I've never tried this. A little nervous to be honest with you guys, but cheers. Ooh. Okay, I like it. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I like it. And I don't know how to feel about that. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. All right, so we just got here to the theater, and this is called Dirty Dancing, the Celebration. In fact, one of the, I guess you call them the ushers, it has a Dirty Dancing on the back of the shirt. It says Dirty Dancing, nobody puts me in a corner. That's pretty funny, I think. So
I did saw it on the MSC app on the first day, and I was just like, oh my god, we gotta book that one.
Oh, so
That
true.
is like a must do here at MSC World America. If you're a fan of Dirty Dancing, but who's not a fan of Dirty Dancing? You're banned from this channel. Just kidding, guys.
But,
Just kidding.
but speaking of which, if you like what you see so far, go ahead and give us that like, give it that thumbs up. Go ahead, comment down below if you guys have been on this ship before, or is MSC something you're considering now?
Also, guys, don't forget to hype the channel because it's gonna help us a lot.
Absolutely.
And also, we are on Instagram as well and on TikTok at Scott and Ched. So give us a follow.
All right, let's see what's going on with this.
Had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. We know you know the words to this song. Don't cry, don't cry. Big girls, completely. You give your love so sweetly. The night we met, I knew I needed you so. And if I had the chance, I'd never let you go. I've had the time of my life. No, I've never felt this way before.
So our final example of one of the things that MSC has stolen from others is to go. And this one is Paxos on the go. Over here, you can see the Catch of the Day specials.
That actually looks good.
It does, it does.
Yeah.
But the fact that it has, you know, to go in it. So yeah, they did steal it because they did kind of copy Zumi on the go. But it's not sushi, but it is something on the go. So we haven't had Paxos, but we do have it scheduled for this cruise. So
I'm excited for it.
yeah, I've heard good and bad, so we'll see what it's like. But I think that's our final one of the night. So let's head back to the room because it's nearing midnight and we're old. All right, day 2 in the books now. But we got to review a few things before we
Yes.
sign off for the night. So first off, dinner.
Yes. Our dinner at the MDR was actually pretty good. All the food that we ordered, from the appetizer to the main entree, I was happy with all my order. I got the eggplant parmigiana for the appetizer, followed by grilled salmon with veggies, and finish it off with grandma's chocolate cake. I love my grilled veggies. They were very crispy and it was just perfect. You know, it's not too mushy, but it's right there. Salmon was very tasty. I do remember on our first MSC cruise, the food was not good, but this time the food was very flavorful. Even when we had lunch at the buffet, that buffet was good too. So I think, like, you know, MSC did improve a lot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll concede to that. For dinner, my Caesar salad was a little soggy, kind of like you prepare a big, huge bowl of it, and then I just got like the bottom half, the leftover stuff. But it wasn't too bad where it was just disgusting. It was kind of like, nah. but still good flavor. My filet mignon was good. But unlike the filet mignon I had at Butcher's Cut 2 years ago at the Seashore, this one actually had flavor. I didn't pay extra for it too, so. But good flavor. Wasn't, as flavorful as, say, like, a ribeye or something like that. But it was still good.
Yeah.
The vegetables, much like what Shed said,
I know.
they were a perfect consistency of done but crunchy. And I'm picky about, like, when somebody gives me vegetables like that. Like, it's like, okay, they're either really mushy or too raw. It was just perfect, in my opinion. I opted out of dessert because I was stuffed.
Yeah.
But dinner was absolutely great. I would give it
Service was fast too.
After that, we had the
Dirty Dancing
Yeah.
celebration
Yeah.
at the World Theater.
Yes, so the Dirty Dancing. I thought that was actually going to be a musical. It was not. It was basically they played all the theme songs from
Yeah.
the movie. Pleasantly surprised by it. I enjoyed it. There were a couple times though, just because of where we were sitting, not the show itself, but performers were like right in the middle between us and the main singer. But the show was great. If you enjoyed Dirty Dancing growing up like I did, then you will enjoy that show. We snuck into Silent Disco.
Yeah, Silent Night Party was at the World Promenade, which is at Deck 8.
AKA Boardwalk.
Yes, and it was actually pretty lively.
Yeah. We caught a little bit, I think, before that of the live band that was there. That was
Yeah.
actually pretty fun too.
The trios, something about the trios.
Yeah, the Sunny Trio, I think it was. But they were good as well. But overall, the theme of today was finding things that MSC ripped off of other cruise lines. Yeah, there were quite a few, don't get me wrong. But I will say, definitely not a bad thing.
No, it was actually a pretty brilliant idea that MSC came up with.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there were actually one thing that I did not get, unfortunately, was that it's purely decorative and a little bit nitpicky. But I noticed on the main pool deck that they had an animal there by the pool. The only other cruise line that I've known, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I mean, I know you guys will, the only other cruise line that we've had that has animals by the pool deck has been Celebrity. And yeah, it's a small thing. But yeah, the things that they have done, they've put their own twist on it. It isn't just
Yeah.
exactly a copy and paste thing. So they put their own twist on it, so I can appreciate it. Like I said, not a bad thing. I think
Nope.
MSC is going in the right direction, at least for the North American culture wise. So, but that's all that we got for you. We have Roatan tomorrow. We're going to Brady's Cay, and they have a weird thing going on with the time, saying -1 hour, but also minus another hour on Roatan. So, yeah, we're gonna get to Brady's Cay. We're gonna show you what that's all about, guys. But until then, happy cruising, guys.